Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? All right, I think you guys can hear me. Oh my God, I cannot believe that I've been talking to myself the whole time. And I don't understand why these headsets are the ones that are connected to the stream. All right. I guess we'll just go from here. And guys, literally, I have Cedric on the other side here who was checking out the stream, who was just watching me talk to myself. He was actually going to let me talk to myself the entire time, I'm sure. Like, and then at the end of the video, he was going to tell me, "Hey, by the way, there was no sound." Well, on that note, I guess it's gonna go a little bit longer than I expected. Um, Killmonger, thanks, I appreciate that. Log Vibes, thanks for letting me know. I really would have been sitting here talking to myself. Nobody was gonna tell me. Um, so I guess we'll do this a little bit different. I was just going over a few FAQs, a few frequently asked questions, since I had nobody was coming on. But if you guys want to ask me some questions live here, that would be cool. I love to answer some questions for you guys, anything at all, in regards to pay, training, DRI systems, equipment. Ask away. Again, welcome to the Andvaris show. We're here in our Hollywood, Florida headquarters. As you can see, guys, today is pretty sunny outside. It's not that bad. It's been raining a lot here lately. But I was just covering some FAQs, like if you're already enrolled in an opportunity but would like to enroll in another one, is it possible? I've had a lot of agents where they come in and then they want to work every single client available because they see all the clients there and it's overwhelming. I'm sure they're like, "Hey, I want to work that client. I love this client." But agents should take on an opportunity at a time, to go through a full training, then go through a statement of work, which is 3 months. It's not even that long. And then, see how they like the position, see if that's something they can even do for that matter. And then go from there on to adding another client to their roster or even working 2 clients simultaneously. So that's my advice for that. My home service class starts on Tuesday. How hard is deaf client? And my roadside assistance class starts next month. Oh, so you're doing exactly what I was talking about, Locke. You're taking on 2 clients. Is this your first time, like actually doing a client period? Um, Let me know. And you said your home service. Oh, okay, I know who the home service client is. Quick, that's why I need them. I I completely understand. I really do. And that same exact situation scenario is why most agents do that. Why they do go into a training course, to multiple training courses at the same time. You're not going to finish. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that even if you go take on 3 at the same time, which is the max, then you're not going to finish one faster than the other. Really, more so you're gonna have a lot more work, and at the end of it, have to do a lot more work. I just did the tax client. Okay, so it's different. Maybe for you it's different. You have some experience already. You actually done the tax client for tax season, so that's awesome. You have some experience there. The home service class hardest. The home service client actually a really smooth and easy client for the most part. I rarely ever have agents having trouble with that client. As a matter of fact, I have agents working crazy amount of hours with that client. So you're gonna be good. You did Disney 2 years ago. Okay, so you're a veteran already. Log Vibes, you're already a veteran. You got this. No problem at all. Yeah, so you can take on. So someone in your scenario can take on 2 clients, can take on 3 clients, the max, and you probably won't have a problem at all. I was referring to new agents that come into the Rise portal and they just want to just jump in there and take on as many clients as possible. Ivan, let's see, Ivan Pennant is an iconic personal space. All right, so I'm getting some random messages in chat here. Okay. Yes, I took a break from Rise for 2 years. I'm now back. Okay, got it. Yeah, so you're gonna be good. You'll do it. Let me see if I can go over some other frequently asked questions here and see if that kind of have you guys start out some really good questions here. I never had 2 clients at once. Okay. since you've done a client already and you've recently done one, trust me, you're going to be good. It's not going to be a problem at all. You're going to be okay. As long as you, so you said they start about a month away from each other, and that gives you enough time to really be ending one and then coming into the other one. So I think you should be okay. You just have to really manage your time really well, as far as work, training to work, because you're going to be in the production floor for one client working while in training for the other one, I'm sure at some point. Killmonger said, I signed up a long time ago and received an offer from Girly City or something like that, but just recently got my equipment and I still tied into them. Can I look into a different IPO? Hey, Killmonger, yeah, you can definitely look into a different cost center. No agent should be tied to any cost center. That includes agents here at Andvaris. With that being said, yeah, you would have to reach out to your cost center, whether it's Girly City or whoever that might be, and let them know that you like to be released, and then they should be releasing you promptly. And that goes for any cost center, including ourselves. Like 5 years a month in between. Outside jobs, no children. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good, and that's enough time to kind of come out of one training, like I said, and go into the production floor for the other one. Funny enough, I'm sure that you're looking to work a lot of hours. Last month, we had an agent, and I'm not gonna give the exact amount of hours, but I'll tell you something. It was in the ballpark of over 150 hours in 2 weeks. Honestly, we've seen payroll for so many agents, and I've never had to do a payroll like that, and that was a lot of hours. So that agent worked their butt off. Let me see. All right, so there's a frequently asked question I get quite a bit here. What should I do if I want to change client opportunities or class times? So once you selected a training course, you selected a time, 10 days from the time the client starts, Arise will lock the roster. And then that roster cannot be changed. I mean, the only time that's going to be changed is by a miracle. If you have a miracle within the Arise platform and someone there who can really make that happen, and it has to be a really crazy situation, to be honest, but it normally doesn't. So always make sure that you select the training time that you want to go into training for. Make sure that that's the training time that that you can do for sure for the duration of the entire training course. Now, yes, there's some crazy cases. I've had agents go all the way up the chain of command and get themselves into another training class and make things happen, but it's not the norm. Let's see here what else we can find. There's a good one, and I get this a lot. We get a lot of applicants from outside of the United States, and even though with our job postings and the sources that we use to recruit, we definitely put U.S. only, and then certain states within the U.S. But there's a good question. Why can't I create an Arise profile in my state? If you're a resident of California, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, or Wisconsin, you will not be able to make an Arise profile. Arise does not work with those states at this point in time. And I am actually sure it is because those independent contractor or employee laws within those states, or even the minimum wage pay within those states, don't allow Arise or their clients to work with those states. Killmonger said, is that the Artemis headset, and does it kill background mic noise? No, I think these are, wait, let me see. These are I think these are Logitech 633s or something like that. I'm not crazy about them. I bought them like a year ago. They still work really well, and they do cancel a lot of noise. Like right now, like if someone was talking to me here in the office outside of these here, I wouldn't be able to hear them. like very, very, like very low muffled. I mean, almost to the point where I hear myself muffled. So they do work really well. Yesterday, your video said road assistance gets paid $10, but my IBO says it's $9 or $1.94 per minute, which is ever higher. Can you clarify that? Yeah, for sure, Locke. Let me I'm gonna put it up right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna put it up live for you guys right here. All right, so there are two different roadside assistance clients. I was referring to the one that was on the portal yesterday because I was looking through the portal to look at the information. But I can double check them both because I have all that information. Give me 1 second and let me check on that for you. The only clients that really pay $9 an hour are Disney, Carnival Cruise, the cruise line clients, and the theme park client. The Arise portal is a little bit slow right now. Give me 1 second here, guys. You guys almost got me on that one. You guys almost got me. Yeah, that one. I'm trying to log in right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I'm getting some. Arise does not want to. I mean, yeah, I'm almost 100% sure it is. Actually, I'm 100% sure it's $10 an hour. Look, and I'll show you right now. Give me 1 second and let me. If I can only log in, then that'd be perfect. Let's see here. Can you start an account in Florida, then move to Con and work with Arise since the account is already set up? Look, so I've actually had agents ask me that before. I will say you can do that, but it can bring an issue with the VPN or different client programs that you have to log into. It could possibly give you an issue if Arise checks on that. But for the most part, if you did create an Arise profile within a state that does allow you to, when you move to another state that does not work with Arise, and you still have all your IDs, your everything from there, then you might actually. Let me double check that for you. Give me 1 second. Go ahead. So if you move to another state, you wouldn't be able to. Okay. So I got that double checked, Lock, and if you move to another state while creating an Arise profile in a state where you are able to, you wouldn't be able to work. All right, I think I just logged into Hey guys, I know I messed up. I know I said the name of the clients when I wasn't supposed to there, but let's try to refrain from that because within the Arise master agreement, it does state that a call center is responsible for their agents, and so you don't want to get anybody in any trouble or anything like that. But I'm getting that information for you right now, and that's gone. All right, I'm gonna have to go into the virtual office and actually pull up the folder. Yeah, for sure. Like we have our own folders of our own information, of client information within the virtual office. And I'm gonna find that exact client we were just talking about. That's the red road assistance ones that was on the portal yesterday. And it's funny because it's so hard to not say the client name when you're so used to, like for me, being in the office and being able to say the name and just talking to my agents about them. It's so weird not being able to, or trying to do it live while holding back. Yeah, locked, confirmed. That client is $10 an hour. Give me 1 second, double checking. Yeah, okay. So here you put 9 or 0.194, but it's actually I think I can copy this like right on here. Oh, what? There you go. That's what it is per minute. And that's what it is per service. Oh, wait a second. I think I put way too much on there. And that's what it is per service interval. Remember, a service interval is half an hour, so that's $10 an hour. Maybe she made a mistake because she was out. Yeah, you never know, Locke. Honestly, just double check it with them and find out. But if they're supposed to be paying you what the client is paying, then that's the correct pay that I just put right there. And what I had on the video was the correct pay. The mint teacup. All right. Hey, welcome. I want to be an IBO. How do I go about doing that? All right. That would be quite lengthy to get into that. But to keep it short and brief, you would have to have an LLC. So you would have to have your own company. And then you would partner that company with the Arise platform, just to keep it as simple as possible. If you want a little more information, either call the office or use the information in the description that I'm going to put below once we're done here, and then reach out to us and I can give you some tips. Armis, hey, what's up? Let me see if I can. All right. The mint teacup. I love that name, by the way. You said how much do I think it would be to come out of pocket, right? Honestly, it would be a few $100s, and it actually a lot depends on what state you're located in. But it's not a whole lot, And if you, I guess Texas. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know like state by state. And I'm actually not the one that takes care of HR here at the office, so that's something that my partner does. But just from experience and from obviously knowing a little bit when it comes to that, a few $100s for sure. And then it's super simple. It's not difficult at all. Even worst case scenario, I know agents who have become call centers or IBOs themselves by having using a friend's LLC, or using a friend's company that they're not currently using. Even though that can get a little hairy, but yeah, they've done that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely. Like Armaya said, LegalZoom will definitely help you with that for sure. Are we at 1 mil CSPs? Oh, I know exactly who that is. Ah. What is LegalZoom? LegalZoom is a website that helps you with legal information, pretty much. They help you with all types of legal information. And so you pay them a subscription fee. We used to actually have it. We don't have it anymore. But we used it. And while we were using it, it was amazing. You pay for a subscription fee, and then you get legal services. They read over documents. They make contractual agreements for you. They help you answer business questions. So things like that. Or you can reach out to Armias right there. So he does business incorporating. I'm sure you could ask him a few questions. Locke, and I still call you with IBO questions, although you're not my IBO. Also reach out to us. Oh, okay, I see. So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind at all. I honestly, I don't at all. If I can get to you and I can, answer your question or whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you guys have the information. And really, what we set out to do with all of our social medias and everything that we do is really to change the industry as far as bringing more light to it and really putting all that information out there and bringing more value to agents. whether you're with us or not. It's a matter of not doing the same thing that's been done within the Arise platform for so many years now. That's old. That needs to be done. But yes, Locke, you can always ask away. I don't mind at all. The Mint, yeah, you actually can. We've had agents that have done just that. We've also have agents that have wanted to start their own IBO. They come on board and then they don't leave. I guess they love us so much that they just stay. They love the system. They love how everything works. They love how easy we make it, and so they stay. But yes, we also have agents that come in, work a client for a few months, 3 months, 6 months, and then do their own thing once they get the hang of it. Exactly, like RMI says, he hasn't left. Let me see. Killmonger, does my AT&T phone need to be listed as a business line? No, it doesn't need to be listed as a business line, Killmonger. It could be a regular landline or VoIP. Yeah, Armaya, let's go. You go. The Mint, use that information right up above our phone number and reach out to us. If you don't get to someone, leave a detailed voicemail with your name and and say you found us on YouTube Live, and then we'll help you get started. Don't worry. Let me see if I can find some other good questions for you guys. Yes, or you can email me. Because I actually have my partner behind the scenes dropping those messages in chat, and it kind of seems like I'm talking and just randomly you can email me and I was telling you something else, but no, that's someone behind the scenes taking care of that. No, they're not that good. I mean, they're okay. They're not as good as what I paid for them. Okay. How do I get paid? That's a good one, actually. A lot of agents do ask that question, and so the way you get paid within the Arise platform is you join a cost center, right? So you are working for a cost center. That cost center is paid and invoiced by Arise Virtual Solutions, and then that cost center will then invoice you, right? So that's why the way that you get paid within this system is kind of what allows, and I get it, I understand it. It works. It's just that as cost centers at the back, I believe that the setup should be a service fee like Arise. Arise has a service fee for their services, and I am sure that they possibly take a few dollars off the top of the pay for clients, but it's just because they're a much bigger company with much bigger overhead than the small cost centers that work for the Arise platform. And again, they actually acquire those contracts, so they deserve that. They acquire those clients, so that's something that they can do. But when it comes to small cost centers within the Arise platform, I do believe that it should be a service charge, right? And you'll get paid exactly what the client is paying as an independent contractor. If you're an employee, then that might change up the game. It's a little bit different. I was looking at the Plantronics UC 8200. Will this always work? They don't have a mic boom. Killmonger, honestly, I'm not sure exactly what headphones those are, but Plantronics is pretty expensive, and for the most part, yeah, they're really nice, and I'm sure they will work. So remember, for training, you're going to need a USB headset. So these are USB headsets, and then these are USB headsets. So for training, you need a USB headset, but for work, you need a dial pad headset. So it's a dial pad that comes with headsets. Therefore, you don't have to get too fancy with your USB headsets because you're only going to be needing them for the most part for training. Well, IBO can't lie to you because they send you the invoice so you can do the math yourself. Well, Luck, when it comes to that, it wouldn't really work that way because for example, the IBO can tell you $9. Meanwhile, the client pays $10. If you don't get a statement of work, or if you get a statement of work that has been, I guess that has been, revamped, has been edited, then you wouldn't know the difference as an agent unless you spoke to other agents who gave you the information. But there are call centers out there who not only edit a statement of work, but that don't send one to their agents. And trust me, I've had some crazy stories. IBO says she doesn't take anything from the pay. What's the point of being an IBO if you're not making a profit? Look, it's not about. Obviously, we're in business. It's all about making a profit, but it's not. It's not the only way to do it. You don't have to take off the top, even though it's your call. But really, really, the main takeaway from what I'm saying, I guess, is plug your iPhone headset into your PC. The main takeaway from what I'm saying is be transparent. If you are going to take something off the top, let the agent know. Let the person make a decision whether they want to so have that service by you or not. See, not say, hey, I'm going to charge you a service fee and then I'm taking something off the top without telling you as an agent. And then you have to come find out from another agent or in training or while on the production floor. Do you see what I mean? That's really the main takeaway from what we're trying to put out. It's not about profit because, we wouldn't have an office and a location and be where we are if we weren't making profit as a business. And we don't take anything off the top from the pay of the client. Or use your iPhone headset for training. Yeah, I guess you can use a 3.5 millimeter headset for training. You can. Normally, Arise asks for a USB headset. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here in just a few minutes. This went on way longer than I intended. I'll do another few minutes here and call it a day. And then I'm going to see you guys on Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, live on YouTube. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. No problem. It's cool that you guys are even helping each other out in chat. That's really awesome. So it'll be Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, live streaming on YouTube like this. Next time, I won't have a full 5 minutes of no sound. Sorry about that, guys. No problem. It's weird seeing the chat and saying, saying Killmonger. This is my first. I've done live before. I've done Facebook Live, but I haven't done YouTube Live. So this is our first time doing YouTube Live. And no problem, guys. I'm really glad that I'm able to bring you guys value and insight when it comes to the Arise platform. Honestly, it's not that there's a lot of. I don't want to use the word scam. It's just that there's just not a lot of light shedded or information out there on everything that you should know as an agent or a call center. There just isn't. Not everyone is willing to share the information that they know or have. Armaias, thank you. No, we don't have a million CSPs yet, but soon though, soon. Don't worry, it's coming. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. 40 minutes in. It actually went on way longer than I expected. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to our channel. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Have fun, enjoy, and relax. I'm out of here from the Andvaris office in Hollywood, Florida. Later, guys.